Get your bars up, I get it on me, yeah I do. Endorsement, whole team pull up in Porsche. We came a long way from them porches. Get your bars up and get extorted. Get your bars up. I pulled up, shot his car up. Yeah.
Yeah, get your bars up media, man. I appreciate y'all having me, man. Salute, salute, salute.
Tell these niggas.
My ace is polar, I can't control it. Hella bright motor, still driving slowly. Yeah, Ratatouille and ran into a cobra. Yeah, my nigga smoking really smoke some. Rio, the great Bambino, money like a phone.
Was electric.
I was slow, 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 I was slow.
That was electric.
What up, world? It's your guy BA for real 100. Welcome to Get Your Bars Up Media. Salute, salute, salute. So I am here. I am here with my brethren. My brethren, Smok3 Kingz TV. What's happening?
Man, what is smoking with y'all, man? Listen, man, we was here, man. We just seen some, you know what I mean, interesting events just happen. You dig what I'm saying? It's interesting to say the least. You know what I mean? And I'm feel very, very blessed to be here. You know what I mean? Excited as always. Ecstatic as motherfucking always. You dig what I'm saying? What say you, be?
Man, I'm tired of shit, bro. It's we gotta talk about let me just keep it 100. We gotta talk about this weak ass event. We gotta talk about this weak ass event. I thought it was gonna be better. Like I guess I raised the ceiling of it to be more than what it was. And I like URL. You feel me? URL is like always gonna be number one to me. They're always gonna be the trendsetters. Setting trends, always gonna be the ones to be the light bearer of the culture for as long as they can be. But they've been today's event was very disappointing. How about yourself?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that too, as somebody that, you know what I mean, looked at this event on paper and saw, you know what I mean, flashes of greatness, you know what I mean, and looked past all of the hoopla of what was going on outside, you know what I mean, of this car. You feel me? I thought it was gonna be a dope car. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what I mean? It had potential to be one of those summer madnesses that can be, you know what I mean, something that we can look at over and over again. In my opinion, there were some shining spots in this motherfucker, but overall, the piece was dull. Pause if need be. But the jewelry, listen, is equated to a ring. It's shiny, you know what I mean, in some spots, but all around it was dull.
Yeah, I expected more. I'm not gonna front. You know, I'm for the culture, so I know a lot of people want to get to like pick sides and be like, yeah, nigga, yeah, it's team RBE or team GTX or KOTD or team URL. But I'm not none of these. I'm not on none of these teams. None of these teams pay me to be on their team. I'm like, I fuck with like everybody, like all the leagues, you know?
Facts. Facts. That's what people be getting it fucked up at. You know what I mean? I think people be fans of battle rap leagues and battle rappers, you know what I mean, instead of battle rap, you know what I mean? Firstly. That's what it should be firstly. It should be battle rap firstly. That's what you should be a fan of first. And then battlers and then battle leagues, in my opinion, you know what I mean? Or however you want to do that. But either way, battle rap should be first. You know what I mean? And a lot of people lose sight of that. It's unfortunate, but the times we in nowadays. It's that
So
microwave shit. Niggas want that microwave shit. You know what
that's a fact.
I mean? Keep it a buck. URL's been giving us a bunch of microwave shit. You know what I mean? Back to back, back to back, back to back, right? And for the most part, it's been working. It worked throughout COVID. I mean, it worked. Let's get it. Let's keep it a buck. But right now, we are seeing the side effects of eating all this microwave shit.
Yeah, man. It's the battles are we really don't have any new stars, and I was just talking to Capo about this the other day. Not just Capo, it was a group of people that we in a watch party for the GTX event. I was looking. What GTX did was they, as you seen, because you seen the event too, it was like they were showing all of the older battles from like 2010,
Right.
2009, 2008. And I'm looking at all of these stars. I'm looking at Arsenal. I'm looking at Marv One. I'm looking at the Source. I'm looking at all of these people. And I'm saying to myself specifically, like, yo, these niggas look young as shit. Then and all of these niggas are pretty much like my age now. So I'm like, these are the same niggas that they look up to and consider stars. There really aren't too many stars outside of these people that I'm seeing here. And now these dudes used to be fresh cut, had hair on top of their head, no gray hairs in sight. And now niggas is bald and niggas got gray hairs and they beards and shit
Uh,
like that. It's different, bro.
yeah, it is. It is. You see me, I had the wave cap on. You know what I mean?
That's so bad.
Now I got dreads down to my armpits. You hear me? You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's been a minute. It's been a and it's the same. It's the same stars that we've grown to love and see, right? I just don't know if some of them can adapt. You know what I mean? I think they show flashes of them adapting, but then they go back right back to what um right back to the same old, right? For
Yeah.
instance, I know we're gonna talk about it. T Top went right back into the same old. Hollow went right back into the same old. You know what I mean? But previously they showed flashes of okay, maybe they getting with this. You know what I mean? Maybe they getting back on their shit. You know what I mean? Or getting with the times for Hollow. You know what I mean? But
Man,
I don't know. I don't
I,
know.
I thought about our conversation specifically about what we were talking about with T Top. You know, we said we both agree with nigga like fuck that angle shit, nigga. Go back to selling dope. Sell dope in your rhymes. And that first round, it worked. He was talking about this and that, and he was going crazy to me in the first.
Yeah.
Then he reverted back to this other type of conversation of shit that I did not give a fuck about.
That's what I'm saying. And the third was just nasty. I like the third was just. I know we're gonna talk about it. I know. It was nasty,
Hey, Teeks the salute, man.
Mr.
Appreciate
Mind.
you, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He was in a watch party with us today.
Mm,
Yeah. Well, before we get to the actual card and actually speaking about it, and I know everybody's like, "Damn, they usually cammed up and all of that." I'm tired of shit right now. I'm sorry. This we podcast. We're like podcast radio mode right now, so bear with
It's
us, everybody.
this is AM radio right now.
Hopefully our voices hopefully we got the voices for it, but if we don't, then fuck y'all. But anyway, salute to everybody that's tuning in on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, tapping in right now and rocking with us. I see that the numbers are going up. Make sure y'all hit that like button wherever platform y'all are on. We are punching back into the algorithm. But before we get into this smoke, I want to ask you, as far as URL Summer Madness 13, what from 1 to 10, what did you rate the event and why?
Damn, I thought you wasn't gonna ask this question. I thought it was just gonna be like,
Okay. You want to get straight into
no, no, no,
the
no, no, no,
okay.
no. I answer it. I answer it.
Oh, Mizzy, salute. Jason, them salute.
I'm bullshitting. You know what I mean? I'm bullshit. But nah, this event was not good. I'm gonna be real. You know what I mean? It was average at best for a URL event. Period.
Yeah,
Like, let alone a Summer Madness. I'm gonna give it a 5.5. I'm gonna give it a 5.5 because oh shit, because I feel like it was something that there was some like I said, the ring was overall dope, but there's some shiny spots on there. You know what I mean? And I feel like even with those shiny spots, kind of evened it out for me. It was exciting to see Ace Amin hold his own against Rum Nitty, to where some people feel like Ace Amin won. You know what I mean? It's
Mhm.
exciting to see Jerry West. You know what I mean? I know we're gonna talk about. I ain't gonna give too much away,
Yeah,
but it
yeah.
was exciting to see Jerry West perform like how he did. You know what I mean? It was exciting to see. You know what I mean? Um,
Yeah,
I can't say John and T Top. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. See, that's one of them dull moments, right? That's one of the dull. You know what I mean? That's one of them dull shits right there. It was a shit. We're gonna punch on this too. I forgot about you, Diz. Oh wait.
that's a fact.
Oh wait. Oh wait. Oh wait. But there was some shiny spots in there that I fuck with. You know what I mean? Uh, but damn, well, now that I'm thinking about it, it's not making a great case for average either. You know what I mean? But I'm still giving that 4.5. You know
Alright, alright, alright. I would give it a 5. I'm giving it a 5. Um, it was a few battles where I was actually catching myself doze off, like I wanted to like fall asleep on,
what I mean?
and like I'm old, but I ain't that damn old to be falling asleep on battles. Uh, it was a few battles that just didn't do it for me, but yeah, I gotta give it a 5. I expected more, and now I can only imagine ARP and Organic and Remy Ma. Those ARP, Remy Ma, and Organic right now are excited right now. They're like, yeah, we about to fuck, we about to take over the summer. Like we own this shit now. We still got a shot to have the best event on paper. The URL card was a threat low key, even though fans were like it wasn't, but it was a threat low key, and now it's no longer a threat to us.
Listen, what if at the end of the year these niggas all come together to throw a supercard and leave URL out? That would be crazy.
Yeah, yeah. Shit.
But yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? Max Out 3 coming up. You got I Do What I Want coming up, and you got Blackout 8 coming up.
And shit. And in between that shit, the next day after Max out, I believe, is bearing gifts.
Game Bearing Gifts.
Yeah. Damn, that's another Sunday. Shit. Y'all niggas.
I might
Ah.
not be able to make that Sunday. I'm gonna be real with y'all right now. It's too much battle rap back to back, back to back. My wife gonna be mad as hell. Nope. And I
Yeah.
already know I can't do it. One of these gotta get cut out.
Yeah. I haven't copped that pay-per-view yet. I got the Remy Ma. Um I can do what I want. And I got the Max out. But I do not got Bearing Gifts and I do not got Blackout. Those are the two. And I'm not gonna
It's
front.
max out $70.
Yeah, it's 70 now. Now it's 70. It started off at like 50, and that's how much I got it for. I got it for 50 because I got it early.
Hmm.
Actually, I got it for 55. I got it for 55 because it was 50, and then it went up $5, and he just kept, Averb started running his mouth. So that enticed me to get it a little earlier. But yeah, it's 70 now. That's
Listen.
that's crazy, right?
Yeah. Shit. You already know. You know what I mean? It take a village to raise a child. That's what's gonna happen.
Shout out to that guy. He said he was right. He said he was right. He's like it was this event was well enough for him to get him some sleep.
Yeah, it was. I mean, another bright spot is seeing. I mean, twerk go
Oh
crazy.
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a 30 ball. But hold up, let's get to it. Let's get to it. First battle of the night was Ace Amin versus Rum Nitty. How did you call it and why?
I believe I had the Alien 2-1, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I'm not quite. I believe I had a 2-1. Don't ask me which rounds, but I know
Okay.
I had a 2-1. You know what I mean? But but Ace Amin held his own though. I was very impressed with Ace Amin. You know what I mean, I felt like you may can have it. You might can argue for Ace Amin in another one of them rounds type shit. You know what I mean? Like I don't know,
Yeah.
depending on what your preference is, type shit. You feel me? But I like what Ace Amin did tonight. You know what I mean? Versus one of the craziest pins that we've ever seen. You feel me? This was my battle of the night. You know what I mean? This is not my pick for battle of the night. You know what I mean? But after watching everything, this actually was battle of the night for this card for me.
Yeah. Okay. 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 Um, shit. With this particular battle, I had Rum Nitty 2-1. Um, I edged Ace. I mean, the first round by a hair. It was so close, and I preferred him a little more than Rum Nitty in the first. But the second and third, I gave it to Rum. I feel like Ace Amin's second round was fucking powerful. Was very powerful. I believe that he could have won that round, but he had his slip ups and drinking water, and he was losing his breath. Breath control was a little off, but the way that he was talking directly to Rum Nitty was fucking crazy. That
Yeah.
nigga was like, "You're so gifted, but you're lazy," and it's a man. And people, if the world knew how lazy you really were, and how you took twerk style, how you were already talented, but you decided to take twerk's angles of how you write with name flips, using your hands and all of that gestures. He was going crazy in the second round, but he wasn't clean though. Wasn't clean. So I gave Nitty that second. Nitty second was crazy too. Was super crazy as well. But the third round, um, I gave it to Nitty because I felt like Ace, his round, nothing in the round, well, nothing in his round was about Nitty. For real. It was about how URL, how Smack takes care of his battlers and how he's been stand up, etc. With
Right.
Nitty. Nitty did the same thing, but then Nitty, after like six to 8 bars, Nitty was like, "Man, all right, fuck that. Now it's time to go back to you."
Time to
And that
get
was the
crazy.
difference. Yeah,
Yeah. Nah, that is an alien.
yeah, yeah.
That nigga is different. So.
Spaz salute. Yeah, Nitty is the alien and Rex is the predator. So
Shout out to Big K.
yeah, I know. Niggas slept on that shit, and that shit is still super fire. The URL pendering was weird to me. I don't think it wasn't weird to me tonight. It wasn't weird. I think it was actually something that needed to be said. I actually liked the way Ace Amin did that. I know that's against popular opinion, but I like the way that Ace actually gave Smack his props because he was saying a lot of shit that Smack do behind the scenes that we really don't know about.
We find out Smack is helping niggas move.
Exactly. Well, I did know about this shit. I ain't gonna lie. I know a lot. I know about the bailing out of jail, all of this shit. I knew about that, but to have it said by somebody outside of Smack, made it dope to me. He should be getting his flowers because he helped out a lot of people. As much as this is a business and he is just a face now, is he does a lot for the battle rappers. He does a lot. He go out his way. Go out his way for a lot of these niggas. He don't do it as much as he used to, but he has. Um, hold on. That was that. So Now you ready to punch for this one?
Yeah, let's get to that.
Disaster versus Real Sick, man. Oh my gosh. It kind of went the way that I knew that it was gonna go though. I didn't know it was gonna be this bad, but it went the way that I knew it was gonna be two. I figured it was gonna be 2-1, and I figured the crowd really were gonna be walking with Disaster like that, but I didn't know Disaster was gonna be that like. I didn't know it was gonna be that like I don't give a fuck, fuckish.
Yeah, Disaster could have been way more. How can I say? He could have. He could have. That third round, he could have won that third round, but he chose to tell a story without context.
Talk to us, Smoke. Talk to us.
So, whereas, you know what I mean, some people may be a little slow, you know what I mean, to the party, you know what I mean? Shout out to those people, you feel me? They might not understand what you were trying to say, you feel me? And from my standpoint, from a brother that understands what you were trying to say, you know what I mean? Yeah, when I say this, I'm talking about the Doom Coons and the saying N words. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. That was cringy.
It was cringy, but I understand what he's saying because growing up in certain environments, you understand what type of derogatory terms are meant for what people, right? And those are derogatory terms meant for his race of people, right?
Yeah.
And and with that being said, right, it's it's one thing to give us a heartfelt moment, like a to connect with us in a way that would have brought us closer to you. You know what I mean? But then to turn around like and without explaining it, like you know what I mean, you just go to say, "Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. I said it." Like, are you trying to convey are you trying to have this heartfelt moment to draw us closer to you, like to open up to us about some shit, or is you trying to prove a point to niggas that you can say nigga in front of niggas?
And I think it's the second part is the one that it seemed the second thing that you just said. Seemed like that was the reason why he said the N word.
But then if that's the case, that whole shit is weak because you had to make up a punk ass story to say it.
Yeah, and that's and but
And it would have
that's
been way more powerful if you would have connected to us as a people,
yeah.
which you have the ability to do, but instead of you squander that moment to do some fuck shit.
Yeah, bro. I don't. I'm not gonna front, bro. This looking like he losing his superpower, man. He looking like he losing his superpower right in front of everybody right now.
You only need to battle like once every 2 years or some shit like that.
Yeah, I can give him once a year. I can give him once a year, but as far as he looked desperate, he looked desperate today, and on top of looking desperate, he looked like he needed a lifeline and being desperate. He needed a lifeline from somewhere because he needed connection. And that's the only reason why I don't think he really even came to win today, bro.
Nah, he didn't.
Like,
It just, and now it just seemed like he just came to say the N word in front of a bunch of colored people, like you know what I mean, or people of color, like you know what I mean, like that's nasty for real. That's nasty for real. Like that third, like it could have been way more impactful on another level, but it's impactful on a way different level that you don't even need to be in. Because us as battle rap fans, we know what you talk about when you say, you know what I mean, this is your house type shit. We know what you talking about, nigga.
Yeah.
To the average fan, that sounds ridiculous,
Yeah, it's like we
and
know
it is.
we know you're not racist. We know this.
But why not take this moment to actually fulfill what we know? Because
Yeah,
there's some doubt in there. There's a little bit of doubt. But why not just fulfill it? Like, you know what I mean? Take away that doubt. Like, listen,
I'm
this
not
is
them
my
salute.
story. Look, I'm finna like they call me this, they call me that, you know what I mean? But I had this to keep me where I was at. Why not take that route? Why take the route of, oh yeah, I said it. Why even say that?
Yeah. Uh, I didn't like the storytelling, man, and I know we getting into this thing, but Dish, you shit the bed today. You shit the bed today, Dish.
But
You
that's what
totally did.
That's what I'm saying, BA, because the story could have been way more impact. Come on, we know that story was not as impactful as this could have made it. That's what makes me believe that he just got up there to say nigga.
Shout out to Ghost. Make sure y'all hit that like button, y'all. Appreciate it. Yeah,
That's that's what makes me believe that. We know Diz is way more creative.
yeah. It's way more creative than that.
You feed
Uh,
us some bullshit ass story just so you can say the N word.
so on the flip
Yeah, I
side
said
of
it.
on the flip side of that, though, I want to salute to Real Sick. Real Sick really was talking and shit today.
Real Sick did his thing. Shout out to Real Sick. Nothing, my bad for taking away. Like, say it's shit like that that takes away from the true artistry. You know what I mean? He was beating on you. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie to you. First round, he came out beating on you. You know what I mean? Second round, you did your shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Third round, he left the door open for you to come in and you know what I mean? If that would have just been a little bit like way more creative, I'm not even gonna say a little bit more creative. That would have been way more creative. That would have been on this level of creativity that we know it could be on.
Yeah,
You would have won your first URL battle.
yeah. I I kind of knew what time it was when he sold the battle to URL. You feel me? Like he literally sold this battle to URL so he could make a profit off of it. And they probably paid him what 20, $30,000 for this battle. And I guess he needed the money, which made him look super desperate. So he had to put out some shit. But I gotta give Real Sick before I punch back on this. Real Sick, you did your thing, bro. You really did your thing, man. And I know you're gonna be watching this and you're gonna watch all the recaps because what you do. You were one of the you're just like all the other battle rappers you like to watch what people say about you. So I know you're gonna stumble upon this channel and you've been I mean shit, you are a friend of the platform as well. Therefore, you did your thing, sir. Continue to keep up the good work. Uh, um, you knocked down another legend, and yeah, man. Now you set a bar to where now we're gonna expect nothing but great things from you from this point on. So hey, it's got a lot of responsibility from this point, sir. So I hope you're ready for it. I hope you're ready for it. Because it don't get easier from here. It definitely doesn't. But I had Real Sick 2-1. I think Disaster clearly won the second round for me.
Yeah.
How did you call it, Smoke?
I got real sick to one as well. The disaster second round I didn't know what to think at first because I thought he left because
Yeah,
he was getting cooked. he was getting, he was getting cooked. I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought he left, but he came back and it's what you're seeing on the screen right now. You feel me? Um, and he slick went crazy. You know what I mean? Impersonation of this nigga type shit. You know what I mean? And it really like, and that's another thing. I felt like he could have had a better conversation with Real Slick. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it is what it is. This right here is Vince's Diz. You feel me? And he kind of he had the crowd on his side with this type with his style type shit. You know what I mean? And that's all we want is for you to be you. Don't, I mean, try to change no shit. You see what happens when you are you. You feel me? You know what I mean? Instead of trying to make a statement, nigga. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. But the second round was dope from Diz. I liked it. I enjoyed it. And I felt like it was a clear round for Diz.
Yeah. I'm not gonna front, bro. That second round, like after the first round, I thought it was gonna get dark because they booed him in the first round. And he's telling the people to shut the F up and all of this other stuff. And I'm like, man, it's a wrap. It's about to get dark. And when he left, I thought he left the venue like, man, forget this battle. But then I seen his homeboy Active was still in the crowd. And I'm like, I know he's not just going to leave Active in the crib because he's part of Crack City and all of that other stuff. The grapes, should I say. I know he a part of that set or whatnot. So I know he didn't just leave him. But he broke real sick. The way he took that second round, I thought he was gonna like. I got nervous for real sick in the third round, and it
Yeah.
worked. It actually worked because real sick was talking, but he took some of that aura. He took some of that aura away from real sick in that third round. And like you said, real sick kind of left the back door open, like the screen door. Kind of left the screen door open for him, cracked, and he still instead of like continuing to stay the same state of course, he went into that. Let me tell you about my life. This is why I'm this way. This is why I talk like this. Niggas don't give a fuck about none of that, man.
Man,
Not on this stage. Not on this type of not at this type of setting.
but that's what I'm saying. It could have been. We know this. That second round was more creative. Was way more creative. Like that third round didn't have an ounce of that second round's creativity, bro. You hear me?
Yeah.
And that's what's disappointing. Like you show us the creativity, but then the third round you just go off on a tangent. Like I knew where you was going with it, but like you showed your true intentions afterwards. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that you know what I mean. Ultimately, when you do that in front of a group of niggas, you was definitely not gonna win that round. It's definitely a boo session after that. You know what I mean? During that and after that, you know what I mean. You getting booed the whole time, and that's what happened.
Yeah. I don't have oh that's the picture. I don't have a picture of the Oliver Don stuff, but we ain't there yet. But I believe next up we have Jerry West versus DNA.
Mm, mm, body bag.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can still use Tech Nine references, but this nigga put his body bag in a body bag.
Man, yo, bro.
See,
He got ugly, bro.
yeah, it
He
got
got,
wild for this nigga's DNA. Like DNA, he listen, DNA fucked up. I don't know what happened, but he went first. That's where he fucked up at,
that's a fact.
cause he wasn't able to rebuttal. You know what I mean? Cause that second round, he got the crowd shaking and moving. You feel me? But then that shit just fell flat after that. When he started getting the writtens, it was like,
bro.
Let's see what Jerry West got to say. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like Jerry West is cooking this nigga. Say he even had a rebuttal for his rebuttal. He didn't even rebuttal it. That's crazy. Why didn't he rebuttal it? He rebutted the basketball shit. You know what I mean? I thought that
yeah, bro. He reminded me of that shit,
bruh,
bro.
it'd have been crazy if he would have rebuttal. You know what I mean? The Don DeMarco and the shit like that. Shit. You feel me?
Yeah,
That was fire. Shout out to Jerry West. That's what you needed. You know what I mean? That's what you needed to get the room lifted, get the shit elevated for you, you know what I mean? And it worked. It paid off. You know what I mean? Put out the basketball, had to step back, you know what I mean? The sham god, boo, you feel me? He did his thing, you feel me? And that was a lot unpacked for DNA in that first round. Like uh DNA didn't have that same impact in that first round as Jerry West did, you know what I mean?
yeah.
And then going into that second, he picked up and started freestyling, getting everybody in tune with the, you know what I mean? He got the basketball, you know what I mean, over there styling with the basketball type shit, doing this basketball rebuttals type shit, you feel me? Getting the crowd going crazy, but like I said, fall flat. Third round, this nigga Jerry West just went crazy each and
That
every
was
round.
a casket.
Yeah.
That's when that
The
was
only
casket
thing,
work.
the only thing though, you gotta know when to cut that shit off, Jerry West. Like, listen, it's okay. You know what I mean, I know you wrote this shit. You want to get this shit out. Sometimes you could just cut that shit off, my brother. You know what I mean, like,
You know
like
why he
that
did that,
shit.
right?
I don't know why, because that shit was not. When everybody is like, when it started getting awkward in the room, like you just cut that shit off. You know what I mean?
So what he did though, and it actually made him look good. It made him look powerful, actually. Um, halfway through his round, he was already it was a 30 piece. Halfway through his round, it was already over because DNA third round was so light. It was extremely light.
It was bland.
It was super bland. It had no taste, nigga. No taste, nigga. No salt, no nothing. And
Nothing.
matter of fact, after that's what's making crazy too, because in the third round he did the little seasoning scheme too.
Yeah,
yo,
it was not. It was
yo, yo.
not good.
Um, but he did it the way that he did it to let everybody know, like, yo, I need to extra kick his ass. Like, I need to kick his ass extra in this third. Because I don't want it being no doubt. This is my first time ever having a one-on-one on this type of stage. And he did. Like,
Hey, got busy.
niggas was like, really like, usually when they be like, leave him alone. When they do that shit, it's like, you hear about 20, 30 people saying that. But nigga, it was like a couple hundred people saying that, like chanting that, bro.
Yeah, it was going crazy up there. Man, nigga. Oh, when you ever seen that? When you ever seen the chat where the niggas like, yo, alright, now let's do it. Let's do the chant again. 3-0, 3-0. Like, niggas do it.
So Omar Boss says Twerk is having Cody Cody run this between Twerk and Big K. I don't think it's between Twerk and Big K. I think Twerk is in the run. He's top five. I think he's top, like, it's five people in the run right now, to me, for Cody. And I believe Twerk is one of those five. I really believe he's one of those five. But it's more than just Twerk and Big K, because you got Geechee, you got Ill Will, you got Rum Nitty, you got Easy the Block Captain. Like, these are people that are literally in the race, like literally in the race. So, but shout out to Twerk, because Hollow was a big win. Hollow was definitely a big win. So he is in the run, but it's multiple people in that space. Um, but yeah, I had Jerry West 30. I added a 30 piece, bro.
Uh,
and, and you
so,
caught it the body.
That's a good listen. Great, great performance from Jerry West. Performer of the night. He might get performer of the night. Hold on.
Shit,
Who had
he
a
got
better performance than Jerry West?
it was Jerry West and New Jersey Twerk were the only two people, and out of them two, I'm giving it to Jerry.
So Jerry West got performer of the night and body of the night.
That's a fact.
All in one battle.
That's a fact. Uh,
Mm.
I got Av as a third in the third spot. I got Av as number 3 behind both of them.
Oh, we gonna talk about that. Oh,
so,
we gonna talk.
we both agree on that one. So next oh my gosh, this was disappointing to me. Fonz versus Shotgun Suge.
Damn, sure.
Look at Suge's face. Look at his face.
Man, he need that blown up and put that shit over his on the big space on his wall.
Bro.
You know what I mean? That need to be the centerpiece on his wall. You feel me? You get talking crazy.
Shit.
Landlord came to that rim, nigga. You did not have it,
Bro. How did you call this battle?
Ah, I might got it 2-1, maybe a light gentleman's.
Yeah.
Bonds.
Mm.
Bonds was the first one that fucked up my bracket. No, Jerry West was the first one. My bad. But yeah, I got Bonds taking this battle. You know what I mean? I didn't. I thought shit was gonna be on another level. This summer madness. Oh man, where's that shit that you had for chess at? Where's that shit at?
Bro, he showed
Man,
that shit in the second round. In the second round. His second round was fucking out of this world, bro. His second round
it was, but
was crazy, except
what happened the first and third, bro?
exactly the first. Bro, I knew what time it was in the first when he was rapping because he the type, you know that he not
Yeah, mic
prepared,
issues too.
bro. It probably was mic issues, but that nigga wasn't prepared, bro. Because he was looking like I don't know if you noticed the difference between his first and third, like his first, third, and second. His first and third, they were the same. And it's like his first, he didn't have all of his material down. He was trying to keep it together. Like, yeah, looking away, not really being in it, like all in what you call it, all in Fonz's face. But his second was so powerful and explosive because he knew it. You could tell he knew his second round. Like he was confident. He stopped. And the second low key probably was his third round. He moved that shit up. He probably moved
Yeah,
that shit up like, I know this round. So yeah, I'm gonna talk to you because his energy and everything was he was confident in everything. But then he went back into that third, and that third round, he was like, damn, like shit, I don't know. Like shit, bro. Like I don't know if this is the word. Like he's stumbling over his words and shit, trying to bring it back and all of that shit. Like he reverted back to old Suge, bro.
you heard me? I ain't got no slogan. Jersey, nigga, that is a slogan.
Yeah. I was disappointed in Suge today, man. I was disappointed. But shout out to Fonz though. Fonz got this shit. Fonz did well all 3 rounds. And yeah, man, like I can see some people saying it'll be a gentleman's 30. I can see people saying because Fonz, even though I aired Suge, Fonz, that was a debatable round because Fonz had a phenomenal second too.
Facts.
That nigga was talking to Suge, and Suge
That
just
was so crazy.
was not prepared. Yeah, he was not prepared. I really thought he was gonna carry that. I thought he was gonna. Well, I was like, well, he fucked up in the first. Then he started in the second. I was like, oh yeah, he ready, going crazy in the second. Then I was like, oh, so that means he probably gonna go crazy in the third. But he started off the third the same way he started off the first. I was like, nope, that's a wrap. That's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen.
That nigga probably bombed on this nigga shirt. And he dunked on him twice.
Yeah, he missed him the first time and the second time.
That nigga did catch an alley. Yeah. The nigga sure did catch an alley. I don't know if that counts. I don't think that counts though.
Man, he counted it.
I don't
Shit,
think
it
that counts.
counts. It counts, except it just that it was like the round was so mid. Like it didn't even really make a big difference. And in the building, people probably went crazy in the building for it, but on cam, just looking at it, we like, nah, that wasn't enough. It was good, but it wasn't enough. Let's see. Oh my gosh, see, this is why I say this card, bro. This card is pissing me off right now. The next up was John the Don versus T Top.
I don't know if this is a recapable battle. Maybe the second round. I mean the third round. The third round. Maybe you can recap. I don't know.
So I got it. It was a lackluster battle to me, and I don't know what it was about the Houston crowd. This is the worst Houston crowd that I've heard within the past 3 years, 2 years, or no, not 4 years. The last 4 years since 2019. This or 2018, actually, the last 5 years. This is the worst Houston crowd I've ever seen on cam. I can't blame the Houston crowd
Was it
for
the
fucking
worst
up.
Houston crowd, or was it just lack of?
Bro, these niggas was saying some shit to me. Niggas was talking, but the crowd is just like, I don't know. Yeah, T-Top and John was talking to me too.
In what round
though? John specifically, John third was dope to me. T-Top's first was dope to me. The second,
that's what I said, right?
Yeah. The second,
that's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, listen, man. Yeah, the first round was cool. Third round was cool, but that second round, it made me rethink this whole battle. Like, I don't know.
Bro, it was starting from the first, like, bro, I don't know if you noticed, every single battle, except for probably 2 battles, it was like the crowd, bro, it was some shit that was said, and the crowd is just like talking through their rounds and shit, and they not stopping them. Like, usually, like, if Sue Surf was in that bitch, Sue Surf be like, shut up, or hey, let me rap.
Well, that show you the difference between styles. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nobody had crowd control today.
Yeah, man.
He said, Jason said, how bad was this battle? It wasn't a good battle. I got T-Top 2-1. T-Top I think he got his first win in Houston, but it really wasn't really a win. Yeah, T-Top first 2 rounds, man, I think was better. His first 2 rounds were better than John.
I had John in the first round.
Oh,
and I
yeah.
had John in the third. I got John 2-0. I don't count that second round. I don't know what that was.
Oh well, I gave T-Top T-Top that second in default, and I think T-Top took the first round, so I had him in the first 2. John took the third clear. John take that third clear.
Yeah,
so
I don't count that second round.
He says an unfinished battle. Damn, URL, man. What the fuck, man? This ain't Summer Madness. Oh my gosh, niggas was trying to punch for y'all, bro. Niggas was trying to punch for y'all throughout this whole shit, man. All these niggas talking great. And nigga Piper Boy, he did a blog live, and he was like, "It's over."
They gotta do something crazy for homecoming too.
Yeah, they gotta do something. Elk Bomb salute. Elk was in the watch party today too.
So I
Salute to
thought,
Elk. But yeah, this is nasty work, man. Nasty work, yo. Nasty work. So the next battle after this, I do not have the actual screenshot in my phone. But it was Hollow the Don in New Jersey twerk. What we doing with that battle? Smoke?
what I tell you? What I tell y'all niggas? Y'all
Yeah,
old
you know.
ass niggas.
Oh,
You know what I mean? I told
I
you.
didn't trust him. I didn't trust him, bro.
Who else was on that? Who else was on that stream? I know Capo was there. That's why Capo ain't want to pop out tonight. He knew I was gonna talk shit.
Hey, Snack King Cole, his feelings was hurt. Snack King
Yeah,
Cole feelings was crushed.
I bet it was. All this motherfucking talk about just inconsistency and all this shit. He's not consistent. He's been consistent for the past year.
Uh,
And I look at, oh, where Bronx Man Rich at? And all these niggas. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. Where Corey at? Where this nigga at? You know what I mean?
yeah, you
Yeah,
talk, man.
yeah. Where these niggas at?
Man, you know these niggas got lives, man. They
Yeah,
went back to
yeah,
went back to their real lives, man. They like, man, fuck
yeah.
that shit.
Nah, because they was jumping on the train, on the bandwagon. You know what I mean? And now look at him.
Yeah.
Hollow got his ass the fuck up out of here. You feel me? He man got bodied out here. I don't know. It was like 30 though. You
Nah, it
know
wasn't
what
no body. He got it was a
I mean? I just
it
yeah,
was a
something like
gentleman's.
that.
It was a gentleman. His second, Hollow's second and third round were dope to me. I like his
It was
second and
okay.
third.
It was okay. It was okay.
But what you call it was just better, bro. Twerk was
It was
just
okay.
better than that nigga, bro. That's it.
I told you.
Twerk was like nigga, like nigga, you in a fucking 19, you still driving that 1978 Pinto. Nigga, and I'm driving a Rolls Royce, a 2023 Rolls Royce. Nigga, you are not fucking with me today. Uh, you
Yeah,
show.
man. He pulled out that Black Panther shit and went crazy on niggas. You know what I mean? Shout out to Tori, you know what I mean? What we pop?
702 Blue, what up? Uh, well, I think we can agree that this was a 30 piece, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was definitely.
How long need better timing? That's all they need. He need better timing. He need like I understand it's unorthodox and shit like this, right? But you can have better
Bro,
timing with being unorthodox and shit like that.
Hollow. I don't think it's better timing, bro. I think he's just done. Like niggas been doing this shit for over 20 years, bro.
Niggas is dinosaurs.
That's what I'm saying. Nigga fought like we joke and be like fossil gang and all that. Like niggas is really fossil gang in battle rap years for real, bro. Niggas is really fossil gang. Like nigga reached his ceiling and he's there. Just the same thing. Like, I always tell you about Charlie Clips. Charlie Clips is my favorite of all time. My
I
favorite of all time. But Charlie Clips is a dinosaur. And he get into those moments where it's hit or miss. It's hit or miss sometimes.
yeah,
Sometimes he gonna hit, but back in the day though, like we talk about from 2010 to like 2000 and like 18.
couldn't
That's
miss.
crazy, right? Like 18. That's crazy. That's 8 years. Through that 8 year span, that nigga was hitting most of the time. He rarely missed. But shit, he's been in the game for that long, bro. He been in the game that long, and that's how I feel about Hollow, bro. I feel like Hollow is gonna be a hit or miss, and pretty soon, like in 10 years from now, if Twerk is still battle rapping, 5 to 10 years from now, if Twerk is still battle rapping, this is probably gonna happen to him because it happens to everybody. The very first person that I remember it happening to actually was Conceited. I seen Conceited in like 2013, 2014. I started seeing it happen to Conceited. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why doesn't these punches hit like this? Why does this shit sound horrible now?
You know who's like outside of battle rap who's good for like adapting through the times? Fabulous, right?
Yeah.
You know who is the battle rap Fabulous? To me, at least.
Oh,
This nigga Serious Jones.
oh yeah. That's it.
I don't know what it is, but Serious Jones, he can adapt. He adapted.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I mean? Like, they might need to call Serious Jones. Serious Jones versus Tay Rock. Homecoming 2. Mark my words, it's coming. That's what.
shit. That's how I feel about what you call it though too. I feel like, and this dude slept on because he had to like he really had to readjust when he came back. He was so horrible. Or Reed Dollars. I like Reed Dollars. I feel
Nah,
like he's.
I don't know, BA. Where you going with this?
I just seen Reed. He's not Serious Jones, but I'm just saying like I've seen his adjustments and how like he's getting better. This last battle that he had versus Pass, that was he actually did well versus Pass, but that's Pass in Oakland. You're not gonna beat that nigga there. The battle versus Easy was actually a debatable battle. He beat Rum Nitty. You feel me? He beat who else he beat? He beat a few other people too. He had
He lost the clean paper.
I don't remember that battle. I don't
How
remember that
convenient.
battle. Yeah. How ironic.
Yeah, that.
But I think he's adapted. I think he's adapted, man. I think he's adapted. But Serious Jones, yeah, Serious Jones is really one of them niggas that was here for, and he was here in 2006, 2005, and yeah, he don't be losing for real.
You know.
Yeah, he said Reed was good versus Easy. Yeah, Elk Bomb, he was. All right, so now we get to the main event, y'all. I know this is what y'all was waiting for, even though I wasn't excited about this battle, but it happened. And it actually was pretty solid. Tay Rock versus Av. What we doing, Smoke?
I know a lot of people, you know what I mean, me saying gun bar this and gun bar that, you know what I mean? I know a lot of people feel like the Megalodon, you know what I mean, maybe, you know what I mean, about to beach himself, so to speak, you know what I mean? However, I feel like this was a great internal battle, if that makes sense, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say it was a like a classic battle or a great, you know what I mean, battle, but I'll say this is a great battle internally. What I mean by internally is, you know what I mean, the rapport that these brothers have amongst each other, and even amongst their different allies and whatnot, right? Felt like it was a conversation that needed to be had, and it was had. I feel like Av really articulated whatever he, you know what I mean, needed to articulate, you know what I mean? And he did it very well. But I got Tay Rock 2-1, you know what I mean? Yeah, I said it. Disaster voice. I said it. You know what I mean?
we can let you get away with it on first watch. We know how it is.
Yeah. Listen, I understand that first round was super, like, it was explosive by both of them. So it wasn't just a one sided thing, you know what I mean? I felt like I feel like Rock's first rounds is always, you know what I mean, like that, you know what I mean? And even though Av was talking to this nigga Tay Rock in that first round, he was talking to this nigga Tay Rock in all 3 rounds. So he was talking crazy.
Yeah,
Look, I'm big bro, nigga. You know what I mean? Let me teach you the top shit culture. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Like I understand that, you know what I mean?
yeah,
But I got Tay Rock in the first round, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Uh, But I thought Ab did his motherfucking thing as well in the first round too. You know what I mean? That's not to take away from Ab at all. You know what I mean? Second round, uh, I had Av.
yeah,
I had Av in the second round. Felt like Av was getting his point across a lot better. I felt like it was like a stern talking to. You know what I mean? Like how you talk to your nephew or something for getting, you know what I mean, for fucking up out here. You know what I mean? Or how you talk to your younger brother or something like that for fucking up out here, or your son for that matter. You know what I mean? For fucking up out here. You know what I mean? And I feel like he did that very well. You know what I mean? Um, and it was to tell him like, listen. All of this shit that you out here representing and play like you this and like you that, nigga, you not that. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Calm that shit down. Like that's just a persona. Like recognize the character. You know what I mean? And be that when it's time to be that. But learn when to be Dante. You feel me? Like and that was a powerful message. You feel me? I've taken that round. For that third round, maybe I gotta watch back again. I don't know. People have Av taking the third round as well, but I got Tay Rock taking the third round.
okay.
I might have a flip flop. Did I have a flip flop? Shit, I don't know. It's late. I don't know. But I got Tay Rock too.
For sure, for sure. Well, shout out to Elk Bomb. I agree with
Nigga
Elk
said
Bomb.
I have all three.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Av got a 30,
Am I
bro.
tripping?
He got a 30. This shit, and the thing that's crazy is this is a clear W to me. This was a clear 30 to me.
A
Like I
clear.
Yeah, this was clear to me. That nigga
Even the first round was clear to you.
the only like it was a clear W. That's what I'm gonna say. It was a clear win to me. I feel like the only round that could be debated is the first. That's it. The second and the third was clear. Both of those
Mm.
rounds were clear as day. And I edged Av the first round, and that's what makes it a gentleman to me because bro, he was talking to Rock. Rock was like, I guess Rock got into his like he was talking about, he used a couple gun bars, but the personal angles and
Yeah.
how Av used them all 3 rounds about different subjects. One was about one was this is how you treat your friends. One was I'm not your sidekicks.
Yeah.
The third was like nigga, like the third was like let me show you. I'm your big homie, and like I'm really your big homie. Like the way that he chopped those up through all 3 of the rounds, bro. I got Av with all 3 of them, bro. All 3 of them, yeah.
Mm.
And it's not even like he kicked Tay Rock's ass,
Ab
but
said he helped. Ab said he helped create Dot Mod.
yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
We're not gonna
Av,
smooth past that either. This
bro,
nigga said he
Av is,
helped create Dot Mod. I mean,
bro.
not Dot Mod, but Cave Game. My bad.
Cave game. It was cave game. Yeah, and I wouldn't, but I don't. But he was like the very first member though. Who else was there? Remember, he was there before chess.
Mm.
So like he was
He said
like
that he brought Chess and all them niggas in.
exactly. Like yeah, like he was there. Like Av was the very first member. Like the very Av was the very first nigga there, bro. And then Briz, Chess, all these people started to turn like to come along.
I
Like
did like how Av was like, yeah, you one of these type of niggas. Like you'll call me whenever your chain gets snatched type shit. But you won't call me like when a nigga terminally ill or supposed to be like, you know what I mean, on
yeah, the COVID shit.
that like that was kind of crazy too. Like
Yeah,
what
he
round was
talked
that when he
so.
was talking like that? That's the round that I gave at.
Yeah, I believe that was the second round when he was talking about when he was talking that
The
COVID
second
shit.
round. I
Yeah,
bet. Yeah, so I'm right. So I'm right. I gave Ab the second round, uh, and I gave Tay Rock the first and third.
bro, that nigga Av was talking to this nigga Tay Rock like, this is the first time in a
Yeah,
long time that
see,
I've
yeah,
seen
but I don't
age.
think nobody really talked to this nigga like that. He just sat there and just, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
He wasn't talking through his rounds or nothing. He paid Ab much respect.
bro.
Normally, he be talking through niggas round. He did at the end, kind of was like, that's not facts. You know what I mean? But that was the most he did. Like normally he be talking this shit, popping this shit type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You need to hear that.
So people like I've seen people talk to Tay Rock like this, but I've seen him talk like you have to be the only niggas that can talk to him is God tier niggas. Niggas that's considered the God tier. Like you got Hitman, what's my guy name? You had Charlie Clips, you had Hollow the Don, niggas of that certain goods, even goods, right? Like a certain type of niggas that could talk to him like this. But like other top tier niggas that are just like top tier, they can't talk to can't nobody talk to Av like that. Like, I mean not Av, but Rock. This is the first time I've seen another top tier nigga, just a regular top tier, talk to him like this.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. He was
yeah,
like, I was on the phone with Briz after you whooped after he got his ass whooped. And he
yeah,
told me about you, how he felt about you.
yeah,
Nigga.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. It got crazy.
yeah. Dude, that's super
It's,
crazy. He got super crazy. And then he talked about then he was like, man, in the third round, he was like, it's hard when your partner's gay. And you know your partner like transmissions.
but yeah, see,
But
like
you gotta keep it low.
I didn't like that part. I didn't like that part because nah. Like I'm gonna distance myself. Like I'm not gonna keep myself around. So like nah, that's not nah. What we doing? I'm not gonna keep that around for niggas. Like nah, I'm finna move out the way from niggas. Like nah.
And that's what he did.
Nah, that was
That's what he
after the
did
fact. He said,
though.
no, that's after the fact. He said his partner is gay. Like, nah, that's not my partner. Like, what are we doing? What do you
I got
mean?
so much respect for you. I'm gonna keep your secret a secret and just live my own life and do me.
Nah,
That's pretty much what he was saying. It was hard for him to not like for the world to say it, and he can't speak on it.
he didn't do it right then and there. He let that shit marinate for a little bit. Nah, it was supposed to have been a decision right then and there. Nah, whoa. Especially if you got concrete evidence, you feel me? Like, nah, what are we doing? Like,
But that's when Rock came out. That was one of the things Rock was like, nah, like tripping.
you know what's crazy? I watched Daylight Battle again, maybe like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And when Daylight was like, you was on the bed, spread eagle with your tongue out. This nigga Tay Rock sticks his tongue out again. I'm like, oh my god, what are you doing, bro? Stop. What are you? Oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with this?
Uh,
What is wrong with this nigga?
so so I keep bringing this up, and it's just a habit now. It's a habit.
Mm.
It's Tay Rock a dinosaur.
I think he's battling too much. I think Tay Rock, listen, Smack, Chico Beasley, pay this nigga Tay Rock to battle 4 times a year, and that's it. Fuck these little side shits. Give this nigga enough money to only battle on the URL. Like, listen, I understand you want to give shots to niggas and shit like that, but it's gonna have to be on a URL platform, and they're gonna have to run the gauntlet for that shit. You feel me? Fuck all of this dumb shit. Like, I don't think Tay Rock is an endurance type battler. You feel me? Tay Rock is an explosive. Let me sit on this content, create, scrap, create. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Do this over, put that there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? throw these bars away. You know what I mean? Put these bars in. You know what I mean? My first round is my second is my third. All of these is, you know what I mean? Like he's one of them. Like I feel like he's one of them type of battlers, and he needs that type of time to in order to create. You feel me? But if not, it kind of come like I don't know. It kind of do seem like he getting kind of dinosaurish. Um,
I go for it. I think he a
but
dinosaur.
his style don't change. His style don't change. It's just like what Fonz told Shotgun should.
Yeah,
Shotgun, but you stayed in that same pocket. Like that's kind of it kind of sums it up for Tay Rock as well. You know what I mean? It's kind of the same pocket, same flow. You know what I mean? He kind of added some AMG in there, but I don't know if it's really AMG like it's supposed to AMG. You feel me?
I think he's a dinosaur, bro. I'm gonna keep him 100. Um, I think he like if you ask me if Tay Rock is top tier, I don't think Tay Rock is not top tier to me. He's god tier to me in battle rap. He's god tier to me. I think he graduated. I think he graduated a few years ago, actually. Um, so with him actually, and I know that he knows this. And this is what people be telling him behind the scenes too. I think he's set in his ways, and I think like when you become a dinosaur, this is what happens too. Like a like you should start battling less. You know, you gotta you gotta pull a move, you gotta pull a Lux,
Facts.
do
They
that
got pop
because
out when the pop outs is popping out. You feel me?
exactly where people are going to where any battle that you go to, most likely with your skill set and your talent and what you've accomplished, it's gonna get you like you're gonna probably win one round. You're probably gonna win damn near every first round that you battle each year that you do battle. You're damn near gonna win the first round. Why? Because you're that powerful, you're that nostalgic, and you got
Mm-hmm.
that God tier aura, and people's gonna miss your authentic originality.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. You know, listen, Gnome, Summer Madness, Homecoming. What's another big one? Pause.
That's pretty much it.
Volume, maybe.
Well, I mean, that's well smaller. Yeah, smaller room.
It's a big car, but it's a small room type car,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah. So I mean, them four right there, nothing else. I
Yeah,
mean, unless niggas is hitting that cash out with 10 or better, you feel me? For a
yeah.
one round.
I better not be seeing Tay Rock on a fucking Born Legacy.
Yeah, hell nah. On the outside,
And see, for those of you listening, we when we say dinosaurs, we're talking about people who've made it to a certain level of greatness, but they've pretty much reached their ceiling of what they can be. Can they still be great? Yes, they can still be great, but we have to miss them though. We have to want to see them again. We can't see them we don't want to see them 7, 8 times a year. We don't. It's too much.
right?
And then what happens is stuff that just happened like tonight with Rock. Rock, they say Tay Rock is on a run, but I already know the polls, whatever polls that are gonna drop and everything. I have a feeling that most of them gonna be saying Tay Rock lost, and people are gonna be talking about this and going in specifics with it or whatnot. But um, battle less, man. But get you a big bag each time you battle, but battle less. Get you 2 or 3 battles in. I don't think you should have no more than 3 battles, bro. I don't think you should have no more than 3 battles. And I think 3 is low key pushing it.
Right.
He's he's battled everybody but Loaded Lux. Like everybody but Loaded Lux, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. So That's why I said what I said about that specifically. But um, yeah, it's I think DNA. I think DNA has become that. I think DNA is a dinosaur now. I think he's a dinosaur. I really don't think he can get any better than what he is, bro. I don't see another level where I don't see another space where he can go right now, bro. What you think about DNA?
I don't know. Gary, 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 Gary.
Facts.
He may be in that space too. And it's crazy because in battle rap years he's super old, but in reality he's not. He's very young still. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I say very young, he's like early, maybe late 20s, early 30s, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
32.
yeah. So early 30s. You know what I mean? So he's still young. He still has time to grow, right? Pause. But at the same time, it's like it's not showing. I mean, whatever you trying to experiment, whatever you trying to go back to or trying to rekindle, like, nah, you gotta evolve. You feel me?
Yeah.
You gotta evolve. Listen, we understand you got punchlines and metaphors and entendres and freestyles and shit like that, but you still gotta evolve.
But it's one of those things like when you become a butterfly, what is the next step after that? Like seriously. And that's how I look at DNA and people like Tay Rock. Like you've been through the cocoon, you've been a larva, then you went to the cocoon, you busted out of that cocoon, you were a strong butterfly, powerful, infinite, you feel me? Help pollinate things, getting rid of like just getting rid of stuff like a part of the ecosystem, but like you
Right,
you maximize what you can eat.
right,
Now, like what is like what's next for you? Now it's like now that I'm in there and I've reached my peak, now I gotta slow down. Now I actually
right.
have to be a spectacle. But
Nice, nice. That's how I feel too.
yeah,
I don't know. I
bro.
don't know.
Look at K Shine, bro. Look at K Shine, bro. K Shine was getting his ass whooped. Like one good win, right? Going out, and that was versus Real Sick.
Yeah,
When he was battling everybody, he was battling so much, right? He was battling
that
so
bill
much.
collector. He beat bill collector.
He said he beat Bill Collector. Oh yeah. I forgot it. And what league was that on? That was on URL.
Nah, that was on battle.
Um, that was the one rounder. The one rounder. Yes, yeah. I forgot about that. Um, but it's like with K Shine, I feel like he's reached his ceiling of what he could be in battle rap. I feel like he's reached it. Does he still got other battles? Yeah, he still got other battles that he can fulfill. But as far as seeing something new and making him look like explosive and all of that, no. He need to. He sat down, and when he gets back, that's gonna help him when he gets back to the game because we haven't seen him in so long. So we're gonna have that nostalgia feel.
That's deep.
But he was running into that wall, bro.
Yeah.
But this is the same shit that happened with T Rex. This is the same thing that
Battle rap
happened.
ain't nothing like it. See,
Yeah.
they got five missing like the submarine.
Ooh, exactly. We missed that flow. We missed that, bro.
The facts, though.
Yeah,
Facts.
we missed that energy. We missed all of that, bro. I feel another one more person because I know it's getting late. One more person I feel like is getting there too. um, Averb, bro. I think Averb. There's
Man, hey, bro,
nowhere else for him to
he's not
go.
getting it. That nigga been there.
He said he been
Start,
there.
start rematching these dinosaurs and shit. See who the top is. Fuck it. Fuck it. We
Bro,
here. At this point, we here. Fuck it. Have all these dinosaurs do one rounders. Fuck it. Make
yo,
it like
fact.
a tournament of dinosaurs. Fuck it. What we doing?
Hey,
100,000.
one round is fire though. Because in one round they can make some fire shit in one round.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Dinosaurs versus the dinosaurs. Let's get it.
That nigga said he already been there. Fuck that. He already been there.
It's like, it's
Yeah.
like he showed me where he was at versus Miss Hustle. And, and then after that, it was just, well, he had some fire performances after that. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna like, his
But
past performance was fire. You know what I mean?
but he not like he
Check
not
was fire. Was
passwords. At versus pass. Pass was dope as well. But then like outside of those three battles, if you look at the other like 10 battles that he had outside of that, going back the last 2 years, nigga got his ass drove, bro.
Yeah, his
Like,
ass fucked.
cause that nigga don't. Averb is not the type to just. He don't just lose. That nigga don't just lose for some reason. That nigga get his ass whooped.
Does they like, listen, let me ask you a question. I already know the answer to, but let me ask you the question. Does they like win his URL battles?
How many? He's only had
Yeah,
two. Two? Oh, you said three?
yeah.
He beat Mike P. And he beat Tay Rock. Who was his other one?
Loso.
He battled Loso. Daylight battled Loso, bro. Where the fuck was
I think
this?
it was, hold on, was it Loso?
Bro, he ain't
Yeah, it
battled
was
Loso.
Loso.
He ain't battled Loso, bro. Daylight ain't
Yeah,
battled Loso.
I'm pretty sure it was Loso.
Bro, you go, where the fuck is my other phone at, bro?
Yeah, get your phone, get your phone. I'm pretty sure when I see that, I said, yeah. But they like this 3-0.
Bro, I I only thought he had two. I know he was supposed to have more than. I only know he only had two battles because his very first battle he didn't have because it was some type of commotion.
Mm-hmm.
Daylight versus.
That's when it was gonna clap this shit up.
Yeah, exactly. He was in his khakis.
Yeah, had active with him.
Yeah, before we even know who active was on this side for real.
Facts.
We'll see. All right, I'm checking this shit out.
Yeah, that nigga battle also. I said,
You see it?
nah, I ain't seen it.
I'm saying
I
like,
just I checked it. It's somebody. I believe it's Loso. If I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty
bruh,
sure it's Loso.
Loso wasn't around though. He wasn't
I'm like
around.
70. I'm like 70% sure it's Loso.
You might be right. I just don't remember Loso being around. Hold up. Hold up.
That was RBE. That wasn't RBE.
Oh, it was RBE.
Nah, it wasn't RBE. He got 3 battles on the URL. I promise you.
Oh, that was RBE. Daylight
Yo,
versus Loso was on RBE.
the who's the third battle on URL then?
I think he only got two battles on
Nah, he
URL.
got 3. I just checked it earlier. I just watched their battle, Tay Rock and Daylight's battle like 2 days ago.
Uh, why is it doing that shit?
You gotta click artist. I already know what it's doing. Type in daylight, don't nothing show. You gotta click artist at the top. There's a little dial, bro. You gotta fix that shit, nigga.
Bro, I'm only seeing 2 battles, bro.
Nah, go into his profile. It's 3-3.
I'm going into the what you you talking about I'm looking well, I'm on this what you call it, that's why. I'm on this fucking verse tracker. I'm on this verse tracker. This nigga's battled every fucking where, bro.
Everywhere.
And I'm not seeing no URL battles, bro.
That's because they on the app. That's what I'm
Oh,
telling you.
he battled on URL TV.tv. He battled a dude named The Jungle.
The jungle. I don't
Yeah,
remember seeing that
it
name.
says Daylight versus The Jungle. Not The Jungle. I'm sorry, not the. It's Black Heart Adonis. I'm sorry. The Jungle was the place where they battled at.
Listen. I'm gonna look it up and I'm gonna send it to you so you
Yeah,
see. I'm gonna show you. Oh, you can't screenshot this shit. Oh, goodness. I'm gonna just tell you that. I'm gonna just tell you who it is.
you see who it is? You found who it was?
Nah, I ain't on the app. I'm on my phone.
Yeah,
I'm on my phone right now. I can't go into my app, and it'll cut me off. And
yeah.
that's strange sometimes. So, you know what I mean?
I forgot this nigga even battled Daylight for real though. I mean, Loso. I forgot that he battled that nigga.
Mm-hmm. They're like, he surprised me. I said, "Oh shit."
BX Mel. He said that guy says, yeah, that was RBE. Salute to BX Mel as well. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I can only remember the 2 battles. I can't remember a third battle on the URL.
Don't worry, I'm gonna send it to you. You got the URL app, so I'm gonna send you. I can send you the link, and you can just press the link, and it'll go to the battle.
It go to the link.
Hey, share the link out with you. I don't know. I ain't shared the link out with nobody yet, so I'm gonna see if it worked with you.
Yeah, Smok.
Hey yo, that shit got more bugs than a little bit. Every time I'm watching it and it's like it is vertical, and then I want to switch to horizontal, that shit starts me all the way over.
That's crazy.
I said, man, look, this shit pissing me off. So now, whenever I want to go to horizontal, I'll look at the timestamp so I can just. It'd be orange or blue, whichever one it's at. You know what I mean? I have to remember where it's at around about.
Oh yeah,
That shit wild though.
that's all right. We are at a good time to shut this down.
Let's do it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man.
Alright,
Um,
man. Listen, man. It was a great time, you know what I mean? Not the battles, but you know what I mean? It was a long day today, you know what I mean? I could have went live at this most Sundays, but we sat through Summer Madness 13, you know what I mean? And we gotta get it together, URL, you know what I mean? This is just my closing verse, you know what I mean? Um, Yeah, we gotta get it together, my brothers. I don't know what y'all got going on over there. Maybe forcing shit, you know what I mean? And forcing shit may not be the right move, you feel me? Let's let shit happen organically and let's let, you know what I mean, this next Summer Madness, this next Gnome, you know what I mean, build itself, you feel me? If we see matchups throughout the year that look Gnome worthy or look Summer Madnessy worthy, let's go ahead and lock those in for those type, you know what I mean? Let's
yeah,
not force anything though. You feel me? Let's not throw shit in there at the last minute. You feel me? Because when you do that, this is what you get. You know what I mean? Like I said earlier, y'all have done a great job with giving us microwavable food and keeping us at bay. You know what I mean? Satisfying our hunger for battle rap, right? You know what I mean? But now after the 3 years of that microwavable food. I mean, we are now seeing the side effects of that. You feel me? So we might need to switch it up, go a little bit more organic route, non-GMO type shit. You feel me? No pesticides. You feel me? Um, Organic pesticides, I should say. You feel me? Um, and let's get the shit rocking and rolling. Until then, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Max out 3 next week. Let's get it. You know what I
Right.
mean? Listen, man. Listen, man. Y'all can come smoke with the king at Smok3 Kingz, and that's on all platforms. You D. You know what I mean? I love the hell out of y'all. Yeah, man. Salute. You feel me?
Yeah, salute, Brendan. I appreciate you for coming up and talking your shit. Um, and salute to the chat, man. Salute to see you, Miss Peggy. Salute to you, 100%. Thank you for stopping by and showing love and hitting the like button. Appreciate you. Man, Summer Madness 13 was a debacle. Um, should I have expected more from expected less? No, because this is URL. It's top notch. You've had a shitty year, and I expected more because you've been number one and you've been in a member respected innovator, not the imitators. You all have been doing your thing, and I know this year has not been a good year, but yo, Summer Madness 13, people punched on it, and I guess I was one of the very few people that were like super optimistic about it, and it wasn't good. Like this event wasn't good. It wasn't good at all. And I give it a 5. I give it a 5 out of 10. I wish it could have been better, but man, y'all got a couple months to regroup. Um, when y'all do your anniversary card, that comes up in November. Hopefully, y'all get everything together. Y'all make some super matchups because RBE is about to come with some heat. The Riot is about to come with some heat. KOTD is about to come with some heat. Uh, um, Chrome 23 is about to come with some heat. These are all major platforms that have their own bag and have their own sponsors to help them pull in battlers and to actually create stars. And not to mention, all of these battle leagues, they still drop on YouTube. They still drop on YouTube. The number 13 should be skipped in most cases. My bad. I think I like the number 13. It's pretty much the end. It's the top. It's the top level. It's the top level until you elevate into the number 33. Once you get to 33, that's the last number 2, but that's on some other metaphysical spiritual talk though. Innovate, salute. I appreciate you for coming in, bro. And congratulations on your battle and the look that you got versus Jay Normans. I wish I could have seen that battle, but I'm sure I'm gonna get a bootleg somewhere. I'm sure I'm gonna get a bootleg somewhere for that. But back to URL. We gotta do better, URL. We have to do better. Let's just be ready. And I know you're gonna call people haters, which you do have haters because you're doing something right specifically. But you're about to have a lot of people punch on this. And you're about to have a lot of flip-floppers. Me, I'm not flip-flopping. I still rock with y'all. But I don't just rock with y'all, I rock with the whole culture. So it ain't really no flip-flop for me. But you're gonna have a lot of people shitting on this event. It should have been better. And for y'all to be who y'all are, y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. Shout out to Jerry West. Shout out to New Jersey Twerk. Shout out to Av. Those are the top 3 performers of tonight. But the actual performer with the best performance of the night, Jerry West. Jerry West shocked the world. And hopefully URL puts a bag behind the young man. And shit, hopefully they start trying to put the machine behind him so he can actually become a star. Because it's about that time. We need new stars. That's something that we're not getting. All the stars in battle rap are my age. They're in their late 30s. We shouldn't have all the stars should be in their late 30s. They should not be. They're mid to late 30s. They should not be there. We need some battle rap stars that are in their early, mid 20s so they can carry the culture. Just like these people that are my age that's been carrying the culture for the past decade or damn near 2 decades. We need to build more of those. But if y'all ain't gonna help, this is what RBE and everybody else is gonna do. Anyways, Smack said he dropped the battles because he was bored. Now this. Exactly. He dropped the battles because the pressure was put on him. That's why he dropped them battles. It wasn't because he was bored. It's because he got to stay in this algorithm just in case they need YouTube again for whatever reasons, because of financial and all that other stuff that they got going on behind the scenes that only very few people know about. But I'm not here to bash. I'm just here to be honest, to be 100, and to keep it real with them, because being constructive is the best way that you can be. You don't want to know nothing but yes men around you, because you would never grow. You would never grow in life with nothing but yes men around you. That's 100%. Anyways, appreciate everybody that was rocking, man. It's your guy BA for real 100. Get your bars up media. If this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you share this thing and do all of that good stuff. And we will be back sometime this week. And everybody that was at the Roch party, I appreciate y'all for tuning in with us. We still got about 3 or 4 more events for the rest of the summer to enjoy and watch. So thank y'all for rocking. Thank y'all for joining the family. We're gonna continue to keep growing. We're gonna continue to keep punching through this algorithm. And if you don't got your bars up, you definitely got to hold an L. And that L is definitely not for a loss. It's for a lesson. Why? Because we stay giving them. Peace and love. Have a blessed night and shit. I might go live tomorrow or be on somebody's live tomorrow. Peace and love, y'all. 100.
Get your bars up, I got it on me, yeah I do. Endorsement, whole team pull up in Porsche. We came a long way from them Porsche. Get your bars up and get extorted. Get your bars up, I pulled up, shot his car up.
Hey, get your bars up media, man. I appreciate y'all having me, man. Salute.
Tell these niggas.